Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Bowder speaking, and welcome back to another episode of... Okay, so first things first, for some reason, downloading this video was a pain. It wouldn't work at first with my usual downloader. I tried several different websites to actually get it to do something, and they all just failed because sometimes they do anyway. That's why I have the app in the first place. And the only thing that worked was actually using the download channel option, because I guess in this case, thankfully, there's only one video on this particular channel, which is named after the series itself. You know, I know that I've been quoting the Owl House a lot recently, but I feel like Belos in the sense of it's almost like the island itself did not want me to have this information. And if you've seen the Owl House, you know the sentence "I feel like Belos" is not a good sentence to be uttering. But we have it sorted now. I don't have it actually rigged up to the studio or anything, but we will we will fix that in a second. Also, to answer this question, this is yeah, that was the Great Plains by Chris Geddes as part of the Pixelmon Biome soundtrack. So I guess technically it's a Swedish song, but I guess it's in that style. So there you go. All right, let's actually bring this in. So here we go. It's going to be inside of, yeah, the Earthbound folder containing the Earthbound video from the Earthbound channel. Yeah, this one is simply called Pilot, and I know nothing about this one. As you can tell from the the description, and from the description of the original video, which doesn't exist. It's interesting because normally channels that are built around one particular series are sort of by their nature designed for to be like as optimized as possible. So to that effect, you think they would have something within this, and you wouldn't have to find out who the VAs were by like the comment section of them telling you. I assume there's going to be credits in this one in the actual video itself. I'm fully anticipating that, but yeah, like it doesn't tell you anything about the show itself. It didn't end up doing the rounds of any sort. There's no like I can't be able to say there's no trailers, there's no teasers or anything. It just simply exists in isolation completely on its own. So this might be a case of somebody attempting to make a studio for a studio channel for a video of a series named after it. And they just simply went straight in and didn't look at the background that goes into doing that before starting. Not knocking it necessarily, neither have I, but it did seem like it didn't actually quite go in their favor, at least in terms of promotion this time. But promotion and marketing is one thing. What about the video itself? Well, we're going to be diving on in a second once we welcome our usual guest, Aiden DeBest.
Hello. Yes. Home is going great right now. There's totally not stuff going on. Anyways, distraction. Hello.
You know what? This will serve as a distraction of some kind. Like I said, I know absolutely nothing about this.
I mean, I think
so you'll be distracted.
I think the art's pretty. Honestly, her hair to me is giving like, not in style, but in color, Helen's hair. It's giving Helen's hair color.
Yeah, I was going to say, in color, it's giving Tari's hair from Metarunner, and the logo's giving Steven Universe. But anyway, aside from that...
God, I've been watching Steven Universe clips recently. I like that show so much.
Yeah, fair enough. I haven't seen it in ages.
Yeah, honestly, oh God, if we actually had a good way to watch it, we could do like Steven Universe nights. That'd be nice.
I mean, maybe it's one of the only shows that I have never watched in English, except for the Stronger Than You music video when that was a trend. But the intro,
it's so good in English. I love all the voice actors in there. I don't think it's bad performance in English.
Oh, I thought about the Stronger Than You specifically. It was like, I mean,
nah.
which I mean, Yeah.
Which, by the way, funny thing about Stronger Than You, people heard the Undertale there are a lot of people who heard the Undertale version first and thought the Undertale version was the original. And I find that so funny. I'm like, no, it's a Steven Universe parody. The Undertale version is not the original at all.
Well, I mean, I too heard it first, and I too thought that it was the original until I looked it up, and then found out that was not the case.
It's so
that was like,
but
that
that was
lasted
like
3 days or something.
That's
maybe.
like a massive misconception with some people. Like, I'm sure some people still believe that song is still technically our original song.
I'm sure there's some people that think the Chara version, the response one, which actually says response in that, is also.
Oh my
original.
God! I hope not. Oh God!
I think I had like the reverse experience. I had and one of my friends, Phoenix Diamondite, make a cover of the Chara version, which I then looked up afterwards, which then gave me the search result of the original Sans version, which then gave me the Steven Universe one.
Hey, we're
I do love discovering when the internet takes something and then just like spins it in other directions. That is always fun to see. Is that the case in this video? No idea. Don't know, but because I mean, aside from speaking of Undertale, actually, I mentioned in the description that remember like the Sans Ness Game Theory?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that one was used like most of the time. Most of that was like, well, Ness is from the Mother trilogy of games, but specifically Earthbound was the one that Matpat used most to make that argument. I don't think this has anything to do with Earthbound, but it's the only thing I could put in the description because, again, they gave me nothing to work with. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
But I'm reviewing. Good question.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're like fairies or angels or insert other magical creature that doesn't supposedly live on Earth, and then they end up going to Earth. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a situation like that.
Yeah, that tracks. All right, well, I guess we'll go ahead and find out then. Without further ado, on with the review.
No.
Oh wait, no, I gotta scroll this back. Wait a second.
Episode 1.
Just when I thought the Fallen Angels title cards couldn't get worse, apparently this is how.
No. It can't end like this.
Oh no, it can't end like this. I am dying. I'm falling. Yes, that is me. You're probably wondering how I got in this situation. I'm not. I'm too bored to tell you. Not a good sign when this is your first piece of voice acting for a new studio, but okay.
Yeah. Oh, she died.
And he sank down. Did you see that? Like
she's standing on quicksand.
The character didn't.
She's standing on quicksand, obviously. Didn't you notice?
I guess so. That's why pre-rendering's a thing.
Shoot.
Oh yeah, they're not pre-rendering. You can tell that they're like they're zooming out at a different rate to the rest of the background, of course.
Yeah. Okay. So I've been adding Fallen Angels recently, and I've had to do a lot of scenes for this. I had to do pre-rendering for a bunch of scenes to do their angles because they're all in green screen background. I'm like, this is why you.
I tell you what. I tell you what. Give us a sentence about that, and I'm going to recreate what sound effects the video is making in this video while normal conversation is happening.
So basically, in Fallen Angels, I had to pre-render. I had to pre-render it for the angles, the Fallen Angles.
Yeah. So definitely, another thing you could say is turn down the sound effects a bit, or turn up the voice acting so that it will be over the loud rain.
Also, this guy looks
there are
like
like foregrounds of rain now, but I guess it's a custom background, so that wouldn't have any track anyway. Yeah, fair enough.
This guy looks like Deku.
A little bit. Oh, am I slipping out of bed? Nope, no, I did not slip. Like,
where am I?
Oh, that's it. Okay. I guess it's one of those no silent moments allowed video where you have music for when there's for when it's quiet, and then a second later the voice acting cuts it out.
So here's the thing: this character is coming off very subdued, and I don't think that's meant to be intention. Like, take a character I play, like Mur, for example. She's meant to be mostly very verbally subdued, like a "Hey guys, my name's Mur," you know. But like, and like, obviously, sometimes
which is even a struggle because you as the proficient actor that you are, struggle to be like, okay, why I'm being this emotionless while stuff is happening in the campaign.
Yeah, it's like, oh god. But like at the same, but like I don't think that's what the voice actor is supposed to be going for here. So it just kind of makes the character sound like, oh my god, where am I? How it happened? I almost died. I think I like fell from heaven or the stars because I'm a Sailor Scout or something. I don't know.
Or an angel, a fallen one of that. But yeah.
I'm a fallen angel,
That's true.
guys.
And I would cut them some slack about like the music appearing and then immediately cutting out when someone talks, if it weren't for the fact that we had background sound effects
in the
literally
previous
just
FNAF
before,
scene.
meaning that they do know how to do at least 2 layers of audio.
This isn't my house.
Honestly, in my opinion, if you're gonna cut something, cut the sound effects over the music. I think the music's more important than the sound effects. I don't know if Jacob agrees
Not
with
that they've been used as I think they're being used simultaneously now, actually, but yeah, they weren't before.
Yeah, but I will say if you're gonna have to cut
Wouldn't
one, cut the sound effects and keep the music, because I feel like it's more awkward having a sound effects less scene where you're just sitting in silence until a sound effect happens, versus at least having background music to pretend. I don't know.
Yeah, as long as the music is suitable, I would agree with you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, suitable music is
Of course,
also.
we've heard in Gacha that can sometimes have like a worse effect without sounds to actually bring it back to
Fake
immersion.
love, fake love.
But most of the time, if you choose the music well, then keep that instead. Yes.
Oh God.
Did he just smack her in the face? Wait, no, go back.
I think he was meant to touch her cheek, but also please don't touch my cheek.
Yep, no, that was a sucker punch to the mouth right there.
My mouth is bleeding. What did you do to me?
Which would have been very easy to fix because this is a custom background with keyframed characters. There's no reason for his hand to have gone that far. The shot doesn't even need to be composed like this. You could very much have them on like both sides of the camera for rule of thirds to apply. So even by proxemics rules, they don't need to do is here. And they have no interaction. They would be that close anyway. So in universe and out of universe, this composition makes no sense. Also,
what would help is if you changed the hand to like that pointing hand with a single finger. Because then at least would give the impression of a boop instead of a boop/poke versus a punch.
I don't know. I mean, if you had a pointed mouth, if you had a pointed finger for that, it would just be like a like that, basically. In this scenario.
But also, you find a girl bloody in the forest. You take her to your house, and then the first thing you do when she wakes up is you sneak up behind her and poke her in the face. Essentially, wow, this is such a great first impression.
Why, hello there. Enjoy your nap, sleep, and
okay,
beauty.
do not try to use like a seductive voice, like well, hello there. Like, do not say it in that tone. This woman is in an unfamiliar location with an unfamiliar person. That just makes it worse.
Okay, if I will say, you know, if it weren't for the character's facial expression, that wouldn't be so bad. Because you could just say like, oh, well, what do you mean? This is just my normal voice. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You gotta
like,
soften your
that
voice
could happen
a
for a
little.
character. However, the face and the pose that he's doing right now absolutely makes it so you know where his priorities lie. You know he's there.
Well,
for.
hello there, mysterious woman I found in the forest. May I say you're looking ravishing today. Anyways, why were you in the forest all hurt?
He sounds kind of girly, not gonna lie. Oh yes, the first thing I think of with girly is deep, sultry voice.
Yeah. It's like, hello, this is the most feminine voice.
there's the Lucindas of the world, but she's not that deep.
Yeah, she's not
scientifically.
That deep. She's like media.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Where am I?
You're safe, I promise.
That's
not answering my question. It shouldn't answer my question.
Not everyone gets to wake up in a prince's living room, you know?
A prince?
That's right.
That does explain the immense confidence.
Not everyone gets
that explains the immense confidence and terrible social skills, at least.
Not everyone gets to wake up in my bedroom. Hello.
Did he say Prince Zane?
Yeah.
Well, the voice definitely fits him now.
and you are...
Aspid. My name is Aspid.
Aspid.
Oh, you had a plague named
I've had a
after
plague
you.
mentioned, yeah. You chose the right video to appear.
That's a beautiful name. It suits you. I hope you
Okay,
don't mind me
explain
bringing you
yourself before trying to seduce me. Priorities.
I think
please.
he's trying a different tactic now. He's realized that like overly like confident flirtations with working, so now he's going for like, oh, I'm just so awkward and mesmerized by your beauty. I don't know. Like he's doing both of those. It's like, I mean, first of all, pick a lane, but second of all, like, okay, I guess it's just throwing everything at the wall and seeing what sticks.
Listen,
You look like you
sir,
needed help.
reassure me of my safety and explain yourself before you try the seduction method. All I'm saying, I would prefer feeling physically safe rather than seduced.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, who's that, Zane?
Hey, Dottie.
Hold on. Did that character break down a door that remained intact behind him?
Yes. Yes, he did.
You look like you needed help.
Whoa, who's that, Zane?
Hey, Dottie. Come meet our guest.
Are you two already
Okay, so we have Zane and we have Dottie.
Well,
okay,
gender bent Dottie,
alright.
but you know, close enough.
I mean, just by the names. Obviously, that doesn't look anything like My Street Zane anyway. But yeah,
I don't know. Zane dyed his hair.
are we
grey.
serious right now? Apparently, I can appreciate the idea of having like someone break down a door like that. The way that I would have gone about this is have the sound effect be what they react to before you see the character, and then we cut to to a doorway with like an open door space without the door actually there, so you don't have to actually show it being broken, and the character already standing there, implying that the door has just been kicked down.
Yeah, maybe it's meant to imply that you just kicked it open and didn't break it, but at the same time, why would you kick open one of your own doors? I still don't get that. Like, that's a choice.
It's not even open. Again, it's the same problem.
Not yet, Dottie. Don't scare her off.
No.
Oh,
you
don't worry. You couldn't scare me off if you couldn't scare me off if you tried. Mostly because I don't know where I am and I don't know how to escape from here.
Oh, don't worry. You're safe. We're not scary at all. You're completely safe with us. Don't you trust me?
I don't know you, so no.
just met.
If you say so.
Zaid,
Oh
how did
God!
I end up here?
Oh my God! You wake up in a strange place and the two men try to seduce you. Why? This is weird.
I get the impression that these two these two saw her like while she was resting. Obviously, they talked about what actually happened, and one just went, "Dips." I'm just picturing that as like a competition between
Wow,
them now.
look at her laying down a taunt.
I don't
She's such a babe.
remember anything after. Well,
What can I say? I love a girl in a Sailor Scout equivalent uniform.
after fighting someone.
Honestly, I was walking through the woods just enjoying the rain.
Oh,
Oh,
so
now the
now
rain.
you have a raining background.
Now the
Was
rain's here, guys.
I mean, there's two possibilities here. There's two possibilities here. One, this video was edited in chronological order, and so it just and so you just had okay. After they want to go back and like fix the background that was already prepared there, or alternatively, this has multiple editors which you won't know about until the end because there's no description.
Then I heard something.
Don't have voice actors show
It's like someone calling for
no
help.
description of voice actors because that's kind of rude. You got to credit the VAs.
I think the idea is that they'll be like in the physical video credits.
Yeah, you still can't link anything to
As will the editors. I personally
and
prefer the method of yeah. Well,
Like-
I prefer the method of if you can do both, and if they keep changing the username, so you have a freezed intro, then just do the description one. But yeah, that's maybe because AFMAL got me in the habit of doing that.
Well, description's also nice because you also can link back to whatever socials they have and like obviously get the support for
exactly. Yeah,
socials.
that's why.
Like if I'm in a video, it's kind of nice having the chance for people to actually, if they're interested in me, click on that link and go to my channel for whatever reason if they want.
Yeah, there we go.
When I found you,
Oh, okay, there we go.
you were unconscious.
And again, there's actual physical rain now, which was not
Wait,
the case when
This
we
is
first
the
saw
same
this.
scene, but it's just the same scene. Just this time, there's a rain filter put over it.
Which is even weirder because then
You can put the
why,
filter over the first
if you're
scene.
gonna put the rain in post like I thought they weren't able to do, why not do the same thing for both? If anything, why not do the same for one, render it out, repeat it in the video where you need to, and sync it up accordingly, and you'll have it there. Oh wait, I forgot they can't pre-render to save their lives.
I couldn't just leave you there.
Thank you for helping me.
Anytime, I'd rescue you again if I had to.
Anyway, I'm Zayd's brother, the fun one. If you need excitement, I'm your guy.
Okay. And that implies she'll be staying here, which might not be the case.
Yeah,
As far as
listen,
that
she
goes,
doesn't.
I mean,
she
they
doesn't
probably
have to
will
stay
because
here.
she's got nowhere to go back, but yeah.
Well, yeah, they don't know that.
Oh, and look at that non pre-rendered staff that panned over at a different rate. Because again,
Hey, Aspen, let me give you the
Oh
tour of the cast.
God, this is
Oh,
a very different art style than the characters. Oh,
it's a very different art style that also has visible chroma key on it compared to the other gachas that didn't. So why?
So instead,
God,
the kitchen's
you know,
boring
this is-
anyway.
Yeah,
Oh,
see, look, he's
and-
back there now. His head's a different shade entirely.
okay,
I mean, that says to me that they didn't communicate with the artist well enough.
Okay, but this is giving basically ooh, I can do this cool thing, so I'm gonna do it. Even if it doesn't look good, I'm still gonna do the cool thing.
Are you sure? That looked interesting.
Trust me, the garden is
that's
way
our
cooler.
God.
Careful, Dottie. Don't
Oh,
show
God, did the
her all
background
your secrets
transition?
out
The background
The
just
background
slid.
did transition.
I don't think that's
I
supposed
think
to happen.
after the character appeared a little bit, yeah.
once.
Oh, hush, Zayd.
The moon got closer. Like
These are
into our
all the
mouths.
rare flowers from around the world.
Actually, now I think about it, this actually runs with the Arbuckle Believer in Gasoline, when it's like the consistent style. Except in that case, it's usually used to like emphasize like a different pose or something. Usually, not always. It's kind of gone back and forth, and I'm like, okay, it's just great, but also
Is this like
here?
a new studio or is this like an old studio?
Oh, this is definitely a new studio. Yeah, a new studio
Why-
with this being their one video named after the studio
Wha-
itself.
Some even
the
why
studios
use
spend on the series.
why use Gacha Life though? I mean, I don't know. Gacha Club and Gacha Life 2 are better than this. I don't know why we switched back to Gacha Life.
I'm guessing for the animated poses, which makes the use of the lack of use of animated mouths even stranger. Now I said that.
Hello at night.
They're beautiful. I've never seen anything like this.
Not as beautiful.
Oh wait, no. Some of the time they have the animated mouths. When
Yeah,
they're
I don't get
partially
the
covered by a character's hand.
I don't get the hybrid style. Like sometimes when the character's talking, their mouths are just the static mouths, and sometimes when they're talking, it's the animated mouths. Like I know in our gachas, we normally have like the static mouse be for like a sound effect, like a ooh or something. But that's that's different because that's just a single like sound effect / word. This is like full on like sentences and conversations potentially being with regular static mouse, then switching to an anime mouse back to static. Kind of confusing.
Yeah, the other exception is for like this is for like scenes that M does specifically because
but
up until like she just announced basically she's figured out like a way to do animated mouths now. Not animated mouths, but to do chroma keys. But even then, it's Quadzy. Sorry, it was Quadzy that they used to do static mouths only. Before I then told everyone to not do that, so I could put all the mouths on.
Yeah,
anyway, for
but M always had issues with like rendering and editing and recording with all that due to phone, so that's why. In this case, I don't know why they're doing it because it's clearly all recorded anyways because the animated poses.
Yes, and it's and you've got both styles in the same scene, so it can't be a different editor.
Yeah.
Bless you.
You're really smooth, aren't you?
Only when I mean it.
Which, okay, that's not a good indication.
What's that?
We should go inside. It's getting late.
It's the star cannon.
Okay, how did you all collectively know to look up at the sky and notice that at the same time? Did
No
they
clue.
actually hear the? In the
They heard the sound effect.
Was that a diegetic sound? Yeah.
And,
I don't think so,
well,
but-
some things are better left being unexplored at night.
Come on.
Yeah. Wait until it crashes in your backyard, then you'll wish you explored it sooner.
I'll make sure you're safe.
My staff. I forgot about it.
I mean, it's right there. It was in the room.
Oh wait, where'd they get your clothes
That's
at? Where'd they get clothes for pajamas?
My guess is that this, because if they're both princes, this is probably the royal palace, and therefore they might have like servants or maids or something. So just like, hey, does anyone have a spare?
It's coming closer.
Or she wore that
and-
underneath her regular clothes.
And she got shot.
Hello, Aspid. I'm Maven, goddess of the stars.
Okay, I know I said that to have a reaction shot for the kicking down of the door before, so you don't have to like animate someone actually appearing. I'm gonna say the opposite here because I do wish that they had gone the route of like actually showing this character emerge like from even just like an effective light or something like that. Anything to be like, "'Tis I, ta-da," or something like that. I don't know.
Tis
Anything
I,
that's like,
Irene.
basically, yeah.
It is an honor to meet the moon goddess.
Moon goddess?
Oh, you were right on the money with the whole Sailor Moon thing.
Wait! My memory! It's coming back! I was.
Wow, you know this amnesiac story really ended really fast. Like you think the whole amnesiac thing would at least last the whole pilot, but no, it didn't even last.
I mean,
half the
most of the time,
pilot.
the amnesia stuff lasts for like more than like of the series. Actually, there's some like full
season, a
series dedicated to like
series.
recovering that.
They're so like, come on. It's
But no,
not-
we are 3.5 minutes in, and she's like, "Oh my, the memories. I know who I am now." What was the point of forgetting? If you're gonna only be like, if you only have amnesia for like 3 minutes, what was the point in the story of forgetting?
I don't know.
fighting someone, but it
Would she not? I guess maybe she wouldn't have decided to stay with the princes if she knew who she was, but she would still meet them and thank them.
Then she would leave. But she's only been staying here for like what?
They
12
could have
hours?
easily said that she needed to like physically recover or something, like her body had taken a beating from the fall. It literally would have hurt when she fell from heaven. Do one of those and then be like, oh, okay, well while she gets her energy back, she can stay here or something like that. And then we meet this character, and nothing of function has changed in the slightest.
got overpowered and blacked out. But who was I fighting? Why can't I remember?
Maybe
Oh, so memories aren't all back then. Well, that was okay.
you hit your head pretty hard. Sometimes memories hide until you're ready.
The moon goddess
Yeah,
gets a concussion
maybe.
and gets amnesia. Okay. I thought you're a goddess.
This is turning into Alita Battle Angel without the flashbacks that are the visual way of conveying that mystery.
It's peaceful here at night. Do you feel safe?
I do now.
Not really, because
Which does suggest that she didn't feel safe with the princes earlier. You know what? I will give her credit for that. Even with amnesia, she still has working brain cells. And working skates, apparently, on that, or the floor's been whacked, one of the two.
Do you see something there?
The maids are very diligent.
I guess so. They even had spare clothes lying around.
That's Zayd and Dottie.
Oh,
that's
this
cool.
may be why. First of all, this is definitely the best shot of the video thus far, and does prove that they do know how to make an open door. But anyway, aside from that, I guess this might be the reason for the amnesia, so that she wouldn't recognize that she was like in the hall of, I don't know, like maybe their enemies or something. I don't know. Oh, that was it. She just checked on them. It's like, wait, is that Zayd and Dottie? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, those are the people who said their names to me before. Okay, all right. What a shame that the best shot of the whole video so far was entirely pointless.
Yay.
Also, where do we get this lot now?
Wait, that staff looks familiar.
Did you
Aspid,
say it was yours?
You should be asleep right now.
Oh, so it was okay. Wait, no. So okay, so it wasn't her checking like in the bedroom or something. No, these are apparently Sane and Dottie, which they had a staff where they could have easily hidden it before they showed her in the room. But anyway, but also I guess that means that the door that she peeked behind vanished between transitions.
Yes, it did.
Because this seems like it's edited like, almost like a commercial break and we're back to see like the reaction or something. That's what it kind of feels like. Except for the scenery is entirely different.
And who's your friend?
The better question is, what are you doing out here this late? And is that my staff?
It's their castle.
Well, the answer to the first question is we live here, don't judge us. The second question, all right, you got us.
Aspid, it's just a family heirloom. You must be imagining after such a wild night.
Really? Because it looks
Okay. I'm starting to think that some of the uneasy vibes around Zaid might have been deliberate now.
exactly like my staff.
If it makes you feel better, I'll walk you and your lovely friend back to your room. You need your beauty sleep, dear.
You're not concerned that that brought in a random stranger when I have amnesia? Thanks.
Yeah. Also, what happened to all of your clothes? You're in outline black right now. I can't see you.
I think the point is they're meant to be
Dottie,
in disguise.
did you see
never
that?
mind. They're not only black. Oh god. I thought
Yeah,
it
no,
was meant to
still
be
an
like
issue.
they're like
I
hiding in the
asked it
darkness
last
with
night.
like
Yeah?
super dark clothing. But no,
Yeah.
no,
What about her?
It's just they're wearing the void.
She's the star goddess. What could
Oh,
she
God.
possibly want with Aspid? You don't think she found...
Okay, so we have this. Okay, so we have the star goddess and the moon goddess, but also if they know about the staff, have they not put together why the star goddess would have visited? Is that not?
Yeah, and
Do
why
you?
she
No,
said, "Hey,
not
that's my staff." That maybe she's
Unless it
not
turns out
human.
they have a family heirloom staff that is a replica of the original like moon goddess staff as like a religious rite or something. I mean, royal families are supposedly divinely appointed in a lot of cultures. So maybe in this one, the moon goddess appointed them at some point, has now forgotten about it, and they have a replica of her staff as as an heirloom. I don't know.
At all. I made sure of it.
Guys, this is Maven. She's a new friend.
Welcome, Maven. Any
I
friend of
invited a
Aspid's
random
is
stranger
wel-
to your house. Hello.
I, also a random stranger, have invited a fellow random stranger.
Come here, especially one as radiant as you.
You two are gonna fit right in.
Hey,
By the way, Maven's jewelry choices make sense, and headband choice because he's the star goddess. As the moon goddess, what is going?
Isn't
Oh
there a
wait,
moon
no,
show?
sorry, forgot. Gacha Life, because I custom made that for Orchid from Gacha Life 2. Never mind.
Aspid, do you know that you're the...
Who's hungry? I'm starving. Let's have breakfast.
I mean, you did tell her she was the moon goddess last night.
Yeah.
Also, what happened to the chairs? That was disturbing.
Sure, why not?
Jewelry! Can you bring us some breakfast, please?
Wait.
Oh, speaking of jewelry, apparently.
Someone's named Jewelry. Seriously.
Apparently. Okay.
What are her parents?
What's the name of I'm trying to think of the name of the character from, because I haven't seen Black Butler, but I think that looks like CL. Is CL the one with the red hair? I think so.
Maybe, but also, why is her name Jewelry? Please don't tell me you're using the Gacha name randomizer, because that's not a real name.
Unless you want toast.
You must be the new guest and Dottie have been telling me about. Aspid, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Lovely to meet you.
How did you guess that she was Aspid and not Maven, who is also another guest? What made you so sure it was the one you were talking to?
Jewelry.
Maybe she was told that her hair was blue, /purple.
My heterochromia gives me psychic powers.
Dottie and Zade's bodyguard.
Oh god, that could be a gacha actually. My heterochromia gives me psychic powers. Yell at him.
I was thinking of like of the Yu-Gi-Oh bridge thing. My voice gives me super strength, but yeah, that too.
Should we look inside?
Just a quick peek. I'm curious what Dottie's up to.
Why are you so sure that Zade isn't involved? He's the one who gaslit
He
you
was
and led you
there.
back to your room.
He was there too.
Oh, classic Gacha life chair disappearing. That is one thing that you can't really get over with using the former app. And allow me
She's
to like,
gliding.
escape into the room. Yep.
Oh god.
At least I'll say two things. One, I always love when with characters actually use like like the back and the front rather than just like left and right all the time. I love to see that, and also that there's actual writing that seems to be appearing in time with the pen.
It has always forced me to act like nothing has ever happened.
Well, the hand is disconnected.
I mean, the hand being disembodied sort of ruins that.
but it also ruins
everything
it.
else.
It also ruins it because I'm pretty sure Dottie is meant to be writing this, and obviously the animation would
gone.
indicate. Yeah, and he walked away already. So this visual.
Oh
is
wait,
ruined.
this is just his mage hand.
Oh god,
That's what it is.
Can we actually use Mage Hand though, right?
Ever since Aspid's photo.
I don't think I have a character with Mage Hand, but is that possible?
Well, in D&D, mage hand is absolutely possible.
Ooh.
In fact, actually, Orchid used it upon reviving and leveling up with a Zenkai boost. That was why I gave her as an extra spell.
We've been keeping it a secret, and he wants me to go along with it. We need Aspid's powers, and once we
That should have an apostrophe, by the way. Aspid's powers belonging to Aspid.
get them, Zeta wants to throw her out like she's nothing.
Wow, isn't it so convenient that all that was written down in this diary?
On the same
Don't-
page
don't
that he
you
left
love
it
when the
open
page is
to.
full? Exactly. Right as my mage hand was writing it down. You know, okay, I got to go on a bit of a tangent here for a second because this really needs emphasizing. And okay, so there's an episode of Blackadder the Third where there are two actors. Blackadder the Third being set in like the Georgian period of British history. So it's a case of like they're all like they're not naturally, so they're like declamatory actors, like, oh yes, all up here, of course. You must roar on the stage to command your presence, like all of that. So they are deliberately like as pompous and full themselves as is physically possible to be. And at one point, they are rehearsing inside of the king's palace for reasons that are, too long to explain right now. And so they're just going through the lines of like, one step to do it. But what if I wish to kill the king as well, or something like that? I don't know, something like
Oh,
that.
God.
You get the gist.
They both try to kill the king and both fail.
Well, yeah. So the king actually, the prince finds out about this, and also like the servant who are like the resident idiots of the sitcom, and they're thinking like, oh, what are we going to do? What are we going to do, basically? And then the main character, Blackadder, comes back. He's already quarreled with the actors in the past anyway, so he goes to check on them to see what's going on. They explain the whole thing, and then of course he comes back and goes, well, it's perfectly simple. They're traitors. And then the next scene is them like, tied up and arrested, basically. And they say, but no, we're not traitors. As you simpleton, you can see the script right there, all the words you were saying. And then it just goes, yes, all criminals have a fatal flaw in their plan, and their fatal flaw was having their brilliant plan transcribed in script format for the world to see. And then they get dragged off. So The reason I bring this up is because a comedy series did the exact same thing, made it very clear how stupid that is as a solution, and only an idiot would believe it. And here's this series doing the same thing, but seriously.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Oh no, hide!
My powers? They want my power?
Yes, you just read that.
Sir, she's awake.
Oh, okay. I guess they didn't. Oh, she was flashback, and then like the hammer was actually real. I thought it was part of the flashback. Okay.
You're awake already? Jewelry, did you even hit her hard enough? Why did I trust you both?
Oh, I forgot. Oh yeah. I was about to say, why didn't like Thrash or something like let me out of here or something like that? But oh wait, no, I remember. This is the character that couldn't emote while falling from the sky.
Oh no, you don't. Don't even think about trying again.
Oh no, you don't. Don't you shuffle your wrists once and then give up immediately? Great.
You're stuck here.
Oh. To be continued. Oh, there we go. Okay, so directors Earthbound 10, the Grizzly. There's one animator. Okay, so it's all down to one person. Do all the editing and the inconsistencies. Okay, and then we do actually get to see everyone.
Wait a minute. That's it?
Because I think this is copyrighted. So
that's it.
Oh yeah, no, that's it. Yeah.
That was underwhelming.
As expected, the writers are also the directors. Yeah, as a pilot, I mean, it does say
pilot
things of like delivering questions that someone might be invested in following through. It's just unfortunate that they care about the people that we were following because there was so little to them in general.
This video.
I mean, this is one of those cases where it's weird how like the visuals of this were both were both pretty good in places and then pretty bad straight after, and served a great purpose in one moment and then that was immediately undermined also directly after. So on a technical level, it's an eternal contradiction. Is there rain at first? No. Can we do? But you can hear it. Can you hear it a second time? Yes, but it's quieter now because we learned how to audio balance in between scenes. Maybe that feels so alien to me because I tend to edit like all of the sound effects and sound balance as like my last thing. I guess you could technically do it, scene by scene if you didn't want like any other like transitions or like continuing tracks over one or the other, which I guess this episode didn't really have because it has music that cuts out within like 5 seconds of appearing. And then of course there's all the aspects of the story, or what few there actually are.
Because like
it's amazing how a show a show based on like on focusing on visuals so much can break the rules of show don't tell so wearily often.
Okay, because
Sorry,
like, the vibes I get from the show is they had an outline and they followed that outline to a T without embellishing in that outline to fill things out. Okay, so you have first scene, character comes crashing to Earth, gets found by Prince. Second scene, Prince meets her as soon as she wakes up and they talk, and we also meet the prince's brother. Third scene, they all are quote unquote bonding, and we get foreshadowing of the star. Next scene, the star comes in, and it turns out it's the star goddess or whatever. Then they find out the brothers may not be who they seem. So next scene, they go investigate the brothers, find out about their evil plan. Character runs off in a panic. Episode. It just feels very outliney. It feels like they wrote a basic outline of what's supposed to happen in the episode and just went through the motions of writing it. without
It
developing
might have
any of
felt a
those
little
ideas.
bit less. There's nothing. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's like what you laid out there, fundamentally speaking. But it might also be because, again, going back to the performances of this, with the, I guess I'm going to say now, the exception of Zayd, who very clearly was meant to be uneasy from the start, and I will say, I was not expecting that to be the case. So I'll say, can't be surprised on that one that it was actually done deliberately.
I just need this video. I just need this video
later on when it comes back.
I just need this video to be like plumped up a little bit with like more minor scenes of maybe the Star Goddess and the Moon Goddess talking, or maybe the brothers and the girl talking and bonding before the reveal happens. I just feel like I needed more plumping up of those areas of the story for this to actually work. Because like the brothers betraying her in a way, or one of them wanting to betray her and the other brother going along with it but not wanting to, or whatever, that whole thing. Like it would hit so much harder if we actually spent time with her and the brothers and actually felt like there was a proper bond there that ultimately got betrayed and tested with obviously the story going forward of them trying to betray her for her power or whatever. And it would have hit so much harder if we actually cared about their bond instead of being like, technically I guess they have a bond after a day, sort of.
It would have also helped with the whole amnesia aspect.
Oh yeah,
because,
no, the amnesia came and went as soon as it was practically introduced. It was introduced and like 2 minutes later it's gone. It's like, okay.
Yeah, see that felt like an outline, like prerequisite thing. They were like, let's just be done with that. There's no point like going back and re-editing things. Apparently, that's the philosophy from scene 1 to scene 3, I guess. So, so there's that too.
And this is this video not being very good is especially concerning because the channel and the studio is supposedly based off this show, essentially. And if what you're using to base your whole studio and whole channel off of is at best mediocre, that ends up spelling out doom for your studio, because then it's like, great. Now you already
I said at the beginning that it seemed like they don't it seemed like they like the idea of a studio based around like their one series, absolutely, but they didn't set themselves up accordingly. I even mentioned the possibility of even teasers and trailers, probably a server dedicated to it or something. All the things that they tried with Team Idolize before that kind of like crashed down, basically. That's what everyone still like imitates most of the time. Well, I mean, not so much anymore, but like that was like the origin point of like how like the format goes. You could definitely say that you could definitely say that the studios like Yukiso, for example, operate under similar conditions, except that they're actually successful at it. And I think that's what that also like ties into the idea of like, yes, make a server based around like your series for voice acted stuff anyway. It's just that you're going from like starting from the scratch point. It all connects together. Also, it's just that they didn't. They said like, okay, let's go straight with like the video, and I guess like not really think it through like as much as we actually probably should have done, or get our names out there as much as we possibly could.
Also, the fact that the leading lady of this show voice is not very good is also concerning, because it's not even like a side character or whatever. It's like the main character has a very flat voice, and it does not work for the material you're working with there.
Yeah, the reason I singled out the voice acting at the beginning of the video specifically is because, again, as a YouTube phenomena, people are statistically most likely to click off a video in the first 10 seconds if they're not intrigued by the principle. And the first 10 seconds include them saying episode 1 not synced up with each other, and then falling from the sky. So, not so like not the best setup like in that situation either. So even before seeing the story itself and what it ends up becoming, you're already not you're already setting yourself up for failure in that sense as well. going back to like the going back to what was I going to say? I was going to say something about the amnesia for a second. Like looking through it now, because we judged it halfway through. Looking through it now, if there is a reason for Maven and possibly Aspid before forgetting everything to know who Cade and no, not Cade. Thinking of
Zane.
Monster Academy again, not Monster Academy. I'm thinking of Freak Show. Yeah, Zay and Dottie. If there was a reason for them to know who they were, then yeah, I guess having the amnesia means that would come as a surprise again if there was a bit more to their interactions now. But because of that, it really, I mean, even Maven doesn't actually follow up on that too much. In fact, oh wait, actually, yeah, she just like says their names. Like she points out their names, and then they both get escorted to bed, and then that's it. So what exactly is the connection really? How deep does it actually go? Because it was set up to be like, oh, okay, that might be like a surprise, but then it wasn't followed up on either.
Also,
well, I mean, let's not for right now. There's a chance that it'll be followed up sometime later. I assume they're still, but they're probably working on like the proper episode 1 at some stage. I don't know. This came out in January. So
honestly, I kind of assume the pilot is just going to be default as episode 1. I know, like there's some industry stuff where it's obviously they'll make like a completely separate non-canon episode that they'll like revise and then alter and reanimate to be like the official for episode 1. But for a lot of like YouTube shows, even their pilots end up ultimately just being episode 1. That just labeled the pilot temporarily.
Even there with TV shows, a canonical pilot episode is a 50-50 chance. But yeah, in this case, actually, yeah, I would argue, yeah, they've got a. I mean, if it weren't for that, they're probably already working on episode 1 by this point because it has been like 5 months. I would have said, yeah, see what worked and what didn't work in here, and then revise that. But depending on like how well they promoted themselves or something, I'm not even sure.
I don't think they promote themselves very good because
I mean, they have like most of their comments are the voice actors saying like, oh yes, it was great for me to be like as Maven in this or something. It's like I just wanted to be blah blah. That was really it. So not sure they're getting much in the way of like other feedback aside from this now, which is 5 months late. So oh well.
No, you're 1 month late. This came out May 1st or May 5th.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe it might be a little bit in time then.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this whole show doesn't make me. This whole pilot, if I'm just looking at it from a pure pilot standpoint, does not make me intrigued. I mean, doesn't really make me, I guess, want to watch the show. Like, I wouldn't say it's good enough to be like, oh yeah, I gotta keep an eye on this because I can't miss an episode of that. And honestly, with a pilot, you're gonna want that. You're gonna want a reaction where it's like, wow, I just need another episode of this. I'm so intrigued with the story.
Yeah. Also, one more thing. The title, Earthbound. First of all, I already mentioned it's the name of a game, so if you search up Earthbound in YouTube, you're going to get results of that first. I know because I did that because I accidentally closed the tab before I finished, doing all the downloads and stuff. So, so already you're setting yourselves up, unless like you can actually get like the numbers to get pushed up in the search results to the top result, you're going to end up struggling as a result of that. Because not even like people can look up your channel because it's the same name. And also the concept of being Earthbound didn't seem to actually connect to anything in here because, I mean, it is Aspid really bound to the Earth without her staff? That was not made clear. Maybe now that she's chained up, she's physically bound to the Earth. But I mean, if she got her memories back or remembers who she was, it stands to reason she could probably have left at any time, were not for being captured. Maybe that was the point.
And what would have helped this pilot if it was longer than 8 minutes, even because it's just a flat out 8-minute pilot, which again, making it at least 10 to 15 minutes would have at least helped. Again, fluff out the story and the characters and really expand on the plot more because this feels very bare bones for a pilot. This feels like a skeleton of what it should
because
be.
I mean, yeah, for a pilot or an episode 1, it kind of stands because of both of them. you've got a lot of work cut out for you. What you want to introduce your audience to the world if they don't know already from previous material, for example. Even then, you should probably pretend like they don't if it's their first exposure.
Try to reintroduce them.
Yes. Introduce or again reintroduce to the main characters and establish like what's actually going to happen in the story. And technically, this does fulfill all of those things. It's just that it's not like in a very engaging way. Because the characters don't like entice you that much, except Zaid. The world building is very barely mentioned because we're not supposed to know about it ourselves as the audience, so we're supposed to like get more of a sense of it. Which again, if they're a longer running time, that would have been helped out with that. And where the story is actually going, it's I mean, it seems like there's going to be a struggle for the staff, but even though they don't know why they want the staff, like what's
Maybe the staff used in like a ritual or something to claim her powers? Question mark.
Is there a real connection to it, or did she find it in an angel store one time, thought it was pretty, and decided to add to her outfit?
Oh my god!
Sense of that.
Wait, that'd be so funny for a magical girl show where like the magical girl's always seen with like a staff or something, and then the villain's like, "Oh, the source of your power," grabs it and smashes it, being like, "Oh, why are you still transformed?" It's like. What?
And then it flashes back to like the origin episode. It's like, what do you mean? Well, you see, and then just like goes like them towards like the obligatory like magical girl mascot or something. It's like, I want a staff. We don't have staffs. That's not a thing that we do. Your power comes from within, from the heart, harnessed from your very being. Nope. Oh no, I want a staff. I'm not doing this. I don't get a staff. Give me a staff. Like, but we don't have one. Okay, well we're going to buy one. Let's go. And then it's just like a scene like, oh, pretty, and then it like flashes forward to present day. That's there you go. I got to say that one for Pouty Pops. Okay, but, what else have we got here? Hold on, there was like something else. Yeah, the mini movie wasn't going to me. Title was okay. Should fix it soon. I mean, yeah, there is they've got the logos and everything. They sort of already passed the point of no return on that one, unfortunately. I would normally recommend that because I mean, one thing that new channels don't know much about is SEO or search engine optimization. They don't realize like the importance of making sure people can actually look up your name. In fact, a lot of gacha tubers struggle with this. Like April Moon, for example, has a distinct name, April Moon, but in a font that makes it impossible to look up normally.
Oh god.
And I got me started on those channels that have like all of those like emojis at the start of their names. Like, how is someone supposed to actually remember to type those in the correct sequence? And if they're not on mobile, they physically can't do that anyway, as is the case with me. So again, it's even though some of those videos actually end up like the channels end up like pretty successful, I do wonder sometimes how much more successful they would have been if they'd actually set themselves up better like over time, even to this day. But yeah, let's see. Can only hope that this that the things are looking up for Earthbound, and they're not just glued to the surface upon which they've actually formed themselves. I don't know. That's the kind of to Earthbound I've got there. Time will tell, I suppose. But for now, please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters.
Drugs.
If you haven't done so already. And on that note, until next time, farewell.
Caca.